Are you finding that even as you continue to earn more and more money every year, that you still feel like you're broke? What's likely happening to you is something called lifestyle creep. And this is where, as soon as you get that new raise or promotion or bonus, you're immediately going out and spending all that money on upgrading your lifestyle, doing things like buying new phones, maybe upgrading your house, buying a new car, taking an expensive vacation. In a lot of cases, people end up mentally spending the money whenever they find out that they're getting a raise or a bonus before they actually have the money in hand, so that it's really already spent even before you ever actually let it hit your bank account. Now, I'm sure you've heard the old adage about the guy who lives in a mansion, drives a Mercedes, takes these fancy vacations, versus the guy that's living down the road, more modest home, driving a Honda, where everybody thinks that the guy living in the mansion is super rich and wealthy, but really it's likely in a lot of cases that they're living paycheck to paycheck, and losing a job or having a financial emergency could spell disaster for them. But the person driving the Honda in the more modest home could have a seven-figure net worth, and just nobody knows it because they're not having to show off their money and finance this expensive lifestyle. Now, for some ways to avoid lifestyle creep in your own life, number one, the best way is to automatically increase your retirement savings year over year. Employers typically will offer a feature like this in their retirement plans, where you can say increase it 1% every year up to a certain cap. So maybe you put in 5% the first year, and then it goes up to 6, 7, and so on. So that each year when you're getting, say, a 3% raise, 1% of that is going towards your future, and the other 2% can go towards whatever you want it to go towards. Now, another way is to make sure you're tracking your net income, your net worth rather, instead of just your income as how you measure your financial success. If you're only looking at your income, you could double and triple your income, but if you spend everything that you make, then you're not going to increase your net worth, which is ultimately what you need in order to retire happily and in a secure way. Now, a third way to do this as well is to set a cap for yourself on how much of your increased compensation can go towards upgrading your lifestyle. So say you get a $10,000 bonus, you can say only 50% of this is allowed to go towards discretionary expenses and other things that I want to buy, and the other 50% must go directly into savings and investing for my future. Now, it's important to remember, at the end of the day, it's all a balance between reaping the benefits of your hard work today and enjoying your life while you're young, versus saving and investing for your future so that you ultimately can retire without having to significantly downgrade your lifestyle and struggle to take care of yourself in your retirement.